Is that gonna be the sound? Is that gonna be the intro music now?
Yeah, sure, we'll go with that.
Yeah, okay, cool. That's what I'm gonna use now.
Welcome to Pants Who Needs Them, the official cerebral hysteria podcast.
Yeah.
Welcome to our impromptu episode.
Welcome to episode 4 being recorded over the internet because reasons.
Someone ate a fucking bat.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
A man sneezes in China and the world goes into chaos.
Yeah, that's pretty much.
So, you may have noticed a distinct, complete disarray of video uploads to the channel. That is partially due to this and partially due to other reasons. There was supposed to be a video on Thursday. We've been pretty consistent with the Thursday videos, but not this time. And Jordan, would you like to explain yourself?
Okay, well, when we say we've been consistent with Thursday uploads, it means I've been consistent with Thursday uploads, except for last week.
Yeah.
Because I got distracted.
With the poontang.
What?
With the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, so like I was planning to start editing the Amnesia episode on Wednesday, but then I picked up my copy of Final Fantasy VII Remake on Tuesday, and I just got pulled in, and then it hit me like today, like what?
Like, oh shit.
Tuesday, a week later, that I didn't upload it on Thursday. And I was like, oh shit.
Because of that, there was just a gap, and then another thing happened, and so there's nothing there. We will be getting like what, 3? Well, I don't know about 3 videos up to this week, but 2 videos up at least, right?
Mm-hmm.
The podcast,
blame Jordan,
which you're listening
faggot.
to now, and then Amnesia the day afterwards. And then next week things should be back to normal with regular uploads.
And no more Don't Starve.
Yeah, it seems like we're
Then
not
fuck.
doing a Do Not Starve for a little while, but wait a second, I have to pause the recording just a sec.
Yep.
Big Chungus.
A custom Big Chungus.
Give me the Big Chungus mid-eye for like one of the intros.
Did you say mid-eye?
Did I?
You said mid-eye.
Oh, fuck me.
We're recording again, by the way.
I'm so tired, man.
Yeah. No, we're all tired. I'm tired because I had
I'm
to
not
like.
tired.
I had
Because
to
like I
sleep
saw
late and
you
get up
liked
early.
I saw you liked my tweet at like 5:15 in the morning.
Yeah.
Like, oh, Tristan's still up. Oh wait, no,
Yeah.
he just got up.
I just got up. I had to sleep late and get up early because of a game jam and because we decided that the thing we were gonna make, we just scope creep. That's one of the reasons that the channel didn't get anything on Tuesday, which is the day we're recording it now. But
Yeah.
there would have been
What's
something up.
Tuesday?
But
What's gonna be next?
Actually,
yeah,
it's Monday.
Or Lovers.
Right, no, it is Tuesday. You're right. Yeah, so it's Tuesday.
Lovers.
Yeah, because we recorded Kroll and Lovers. What's gonna be going up next?
Uno.
You know.
Oh, you know.
Yeah, I was gonna be putting up Uno on Tuesday, but today is Tuesday and we're not putting up Uno, and that's because I'm spent.
Hold on.
Yeah, no problem. So yeah, Ludum Dare happened. Ludum Dare 46, and I took part. And Scope Creep happened. And long story short, it's not finished. It's interesting what we made. It's called Signal. You can find it on the Ludum Dare page under the unfinished section. It's also on
Yes.
itch.io. I'll probably have a link in the description somewhere. It's a mess. It barely functions. You couldn't really call it a game. But you know, it's
But
cool.
It's fun.
And I made it in 3 days. So with my brother, he did the graphics.
Yes.
But yeah, that's why I'm tired, because it takes a lot out of you, you know.
No, I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
I've just been making mod packs and crying.
He's been making mod packs and pasta.
Lasagna. Get it right, you fat.
It's the same fucking thing. It's thin pasta in a sheet, that's put on top of things.
Alright, my work was calling me.
Ah. Do they demand you come to the building now?
No, it's like the job keeper thing has been passed through Parliament,
Ah.
and they're asking everyone to come in tomorrow between like 8 and 9 to fill out paperwork.
Ah.
Are
But
you even?
but the thing
I
is,
thought you had
how
to have
does-
a
what-
job there for like 2 years or something to have job keeper.
no, it said anyone like if you've
Yeah, but
been working there before like March, like I fit the categories,
Ah.
but the
Oh,
thing
yeah.
is, then it was like, oh, like junior casuals over 16 need to be financially independent, and so I thought, oh, I'm not like qualified, but then I realized I'm not casual, I'm part time, and so that's what's confusing me right now.
They got too many
Oof.
terms.
I think I'm gonna I think I'm just gonna go one-on-one with my manager and discuss that real
Yeah.
quick.
All right. Now or so.
I'll do it
Have
while we're
fun
doing
with
the
sounding like
podcast.
those cock-sucking fuck.
All right.
Because
It
I just
took me
have to
two-
text her.
This is shit that quarantine's causing. It's causing headaches all
They
around.
got my name wrong, and it took me 2 months for me to fix it. Those.
Bureaucracy,
fucking-
boys. That's the biggest problem with this quarantine. It's just the bureaucracy that's dealing with the whole thing. It's a fucking mess.
Mm. The 2-hour wait time.
Mm-hmm. So what have you been doing to preoccupy yourselves in the meantime?
Me
Yeah.
making mod packs.
Yeah. We already know this, Alex.
Well, then why'd you ask?
I'm trying to segue, and you just fucking. Anyway, the point is,
We got on the Segway and you fucking
he
made us
just crashed the
crash
Segway off a
wall.
cliff.
And now the Segway's broken and we
Mhm.
can't fix it because everyone's in quarantine.
Yeah, I'm
so
gonna use
no
a
one's able to
tricycle instead.
repair
Okay,
it.
we're using a tricycle instead. Fuck it. There's a show called Devs that came out recently, and it's
terrible.
it's made by the guy that did Ex Machina. I don't remember his name. I'm gonna look it up now. Anyway, it was intriguing. I liked the synopsis. It looked kind of cool. And so I started watching it. And the first episode was like, this seems almost good. And that's about where it stayed for the entire show. It was really disappointing. And it's mostly just like either the acting direction sucked or the writing sucks. I think the writing sucks. But the acting direction also sucks, and some of the actors might suck too. But I know some of these actors are good actors because I've seen them in other things, and they're good in those other things. So,
So maybe they just didn't get paid enough
I guess.
to actually care. I don't know.
I think he just Alex Garland. That's the guy. I think he's just bad at directing people to being as like people. Like he got some of the sci-fi stuff really good, like the determinism. Like that's what the whole show's about. So like determinism and they build a machine that's able to predict.
Shows with a message always go downhill.
No, it's not. It's not like that. No, it's a sci-fi show. Every sci-fi show explores that kind of shit. That's the point of science fiction. But this is it's like looking into the ideas of determinism and all that stuff, which is a really cool idea. And when they actually get to the sci-fi stuff, they did it really, really well. Except then suddenly it has to come back to the annoying character shit where they're like, oh, we're characters
The
in a fucking
annoying
thing.
orange.
They have way too much melodrama. And then the ending is just kind of annoying. Because, like, apparently nobody in the show understood what just happened in the show. And they're all like, oh, she made a choice. And that was the thing I tweeted about that got me really angry. They're like, oh, she made...
it's so like you were like a
They
shock
keep acting
man.
like she's a rogue agent. It's like, no, she fucking isn't. They just happen to
She's
live
dumb.
in a universe where she doesn't do the thing that the machine predicted. Because the machine predicts the most likely outcome based on the many worlds interpretation. What the fuck what don't the characters in the show understand about the machine they built? God damn it. Ugh, it just pissed me off. I was like, no, she did not make a choice. She's lockstep with the rest of the fucking universe. You're all automatons. And then I turned off the show, and I didn't think about it for another like many hours. So that was Devs. That's how I enjoyed my quarantine. Getting just more and more aggressively annoyed at a show that kept pretending to be smart. How about you, Jordan?
I've been trying to get through my backlog of various games, anime, and manga. It's not going well.
No?
I keep going back to old things.
My goddamn bloody.
Alex is
mod pack
spilling
crashed
lasagna
again.
all over himself. Just ignore him.
No, my mod pack crashed. Okay. Because Thorncraft just takes forever to item stack aspect.
Oh god.
It's been up for 3 hours and it's only done 80%.
What the fuck, Alex?
What? I can't help
You
that
have
this
too
is
many
shit.
mods in that thing, and you're not running it on a computer with enough RAM.
I gave it 7 gigs. How much does it want?
Okay, you know what? That's fair. That's fair. So,
Anyway, I spent like a good hour or so, like last week, just sorting out what I'm going to like keep up to date with and what I'm gonna put on quote unquote on hold, meaning put it on hold for 3 years and forget about it.
Epic.
is Animal Crossing in that stack, or are you actually playing that one?
Oh, I've been trying to play that one like at least daily, so like maybe like 15 minutes at least.
You gotta keep your gamer skills up.
Yeah,
You gotta keep on that treadmill.
honestly. I've got like at least like 2 or 3 games I'm playing on any device I have. I've got a couple 3DS games that I need to get through. I've got a few games on the PS4 that I'm trying to get through. I've got the Switch that's got Animal Crossing that I've been playing daily.
Yep.
God knows what I need to delve into in my Steam library. The thing is, I've got so much to keep me like distracted and shit during quarantine, but I'm not doing any of it.
Yep.
Instead, I choose to stay up to
Sleep.
9 a.m. fucking around.
Yeah.
And then proceed to sleep all day.
This SCP containment breach. Fucking.
Playing with the same 40 people in Australia, because only 40 people in Australia play that game.
Yeah. And there's the one in joke, which is Dave, and that still hasn't gotten old yet, but it will soon.
No, because we've been. Did you get invited to his Discord?
I'm in his Discord, yeah.
Oh yeah, you got invited to it.
I didn't get invited.
It's not invited. It's just on the name of the server.
That's their server. We've been playing on a different server.
Yeah, the meme court one.
Yep, we played on that one like once,
Ah.
but we've been usually playing on Pantheon.
Yeah, no, we've mostly been playing on Pantheon. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at least you guys have internet.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Oh yeah. Is it actually your like router or the Wi-Fi card, or what actually is the problem?
See, I can't even tell anymore. It's like, is it just my Wi-Fi card, or is my internet as a whole being shitty? You see, this is why I play single player games.
Like Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, it has been really good.
Yeah.
It's been getting very mixed reviews due to the story.
What did they do? Did they change anything in the story?
Won't go too much into it, but there have been changes.
Oh.
And
Watch out.
like there is a bit of like padding and filler, which you can even tell, like even if you haven't played the original, you can tell that's like, oh, that wasn't in the original. Personally, I haven't been bothered by it. I really enjoy it because it does flesh out a lot of the characters.
Personally, I find the scene where Sephiroth undresses and then swings his cock and balls around everywhere is a bit much.
Yeah, you know, that one was a bit unnecessary, but I don't know. I will respect
Hideo Kojima's vision.
Yeah, you know, Hideo Kojima, the guy who directs the Kingdom Hearts series.
Yeah.
Right, deleting this mod pack. Let's start again.
That's about right.
But apparently the ending changed
What?
And yeah,
You don't just
like,
change the ending.
No, because it's only like the first part of the game. That's not the whole remake.
Oh. Wait,
'Cause,
really?
what? Yeah, because the remake only takes place in Midgar, and that's like
Oh,
what, like
that's
40
weird.
to 40 to 50 hours of gameplay in the remake, compared to like what takes like 3 to 5 hours in the original.
So, oh, okay. So there's definitely some padding. They took a single
Not
section.
only there's padding, but there's also like extra content which does help the story and
All right.
characters. Because it's like, oh look, now you have a reason to get attached to these characters that barely showed up
Huh.
in the original.
All right.
Which it does hurt. Because
Because it's Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, it's like, hey, you want to get attached to these characters? Oh, well, guess what? They're not here anymore.
Hey, want to see this lengthy cutscene where a sword gets
Wait,
driven?
That doesn't happen. That doesn't happen.
They
because
remove
that's
that?
later in the game. No, that happens later in the
No,
game.
I know that happens later in the game.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah, that is going to
Actually,
happen.
That's been a big discussion. Is that gonna happen in the game, or are they gonna change
Matt
that?
Pat is gonna fucking come in and do a Phoenix Down.
Video in my recommended, and it just killed me a little inside. I'm like, come on, man.
I
God.
have no idea what's going on.
Mm. Matt Pat
what
is
is it?
casting resurrection spells.
I read in like an interview or something that they had to change a lot of things because people already know the story of Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
And so they wanted to keep some like surprises even for returning players, which is why Sephiroth appears a lot in like the first part, whereas in the original you wouldn't even know who he is at that point.
Yeah. He's just kind of.
But in the
Is he
remake,
even mentioned in the?
appears...
Is he even mentioned in the intro of the original, or?
No,
No,
I don't think so.
I thought-
I don't think
So
he even.
what-
Because in
So
this one,
they
at the
tried to
start of the
make
game, they make like a.
Surprise, it's fucked up.
At the start of the game in Final Fantasy VII, I've only played the demo, but they like vaguely mention him, and it's like, oh yeah, Sephiroth, he's really good at being good at stuff.
He like physically appears.
Oh, really?
In like the first chapters. Yeah, as like Cloud throughout the whole game is having like these like visions and shit,
Oh yeah.
and it's like basically like Sephiroth taunting him, like throughout the whole game, and it's like flashbacks to all this shit
That's.
that weren't in the original, or at least they didn't appear at this
Guess
point.
who else appears in a game that no one was expecting?
Nice segue, Tristan.
This one, no, okay. This is a this is a big one. All right, I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna say Half-Life Alyx is whack, yo. That's all I'm saying. And they're definitely going to make a Half-Life 3, and it's probably going to be VR only.
So 80% of the population can't play it.
Yeah, well, they'll just have to get VR headsets, won't they?
Mm.
Or they'll just wait for the community to mod in 2D support. People have already been doing that.
Yeah, I saw that.
It's not
And also
as good.
people are getting all pissy about it, saying, "Oh no, keep it VR exclusive."
Well, if you want to actually play the game properly, yeah, you have to play it in VR. There's no, hands down.
But there's no reason to fucking gatekeep the game.
No, yeah, no. If someone wants to play it 2D, I think it's cool that you can get the engine to run in 2D mode, because that means we're just getting a whole bunch of more source maps now. Except with Source 2 graphics, it's gonna be great. Just fucking troll
Yes.
maps, but with realistic G-Man. It's gonna be wonderful. Someone's already been hacking in multiplayer, which looks nuts. They were only doing that in 2D. That might just because they were testing it, but I don't know. Looks cool. Alex, how's the Minecraft?
I'm making it. I don't know what style to go. Do I make it technological, magic, or adventure and RPG?
Now, see, if you make it adventure and RPG, you're now directly competing with Hytale.
With hack/mine.
Hack/mine, aka Hytale.
I miss hack/mine.
They remade it.
They?
Yeah, the remake's not as good.
Didn't the guy like die or something?
No, he didn't die. He
No,
got
Oh.
he got like mouth
got
cancer or
bored.
something.
Mouth
Oh.
Actually, that might be a different guy that got the mouth cancer. He got an illness, a bad one. I think it had something to do with the cancer.
I'm changing devices.
But
I'm
he's
gonna change
safe.
your laptop.
He's alive. He finished it and then he moved on. He finished the port and then he moved on with his life.
Boys,
Yeah.
did you see that seamless transition?
What seamless transition?
Into a completely different mic.
Phone to phone to desktop.
We should
Hell
play
yeah.
/mad on the channel.
Sure, if we can get it to run.
On
Like-
a server.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no, it has LAN. It was in one of the versions that has LAN.
Wait, really?
LAN world. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Then we'll do it. Yeah, but Hytale, that game that was made by Hypixel because they wanted a Minecraft that was more flexible for modding, and or easier to mod is what they wanted, and so they started making it. And
So
now
they
it's
did
being
good.
purchased by Riot Games, aka League of Legends, aka the Chinese government's game development branch.
Look, man, no matter how bored I get in quarantine, I'm not going back to League of Legends.
This
I
is
stopped
literally
playing
just.
that game ages ago, and I'm
This
not
is
going back.
literally just Minecraft.
Yeah,
It looks identical.
well, it looks better,
it does.
graphically better,
No.
terrain
No,
gen
you
looks
know
better.
what? It looks like Minecraft with the Spax
Yeah.
BD craft.
Yeah, it's kind of Sphax looking. I thought it looked really cool, and I was very much interested because one of the guys that's developed the model maker and some of the tooling behind it, I used his software in the past. He made a thing called Craft Studio, which was pretty good, and it was simple, but it was kind of cool. So he's working on it, which is great because he had one of the best like block-based 3D modelers I'd ever used, and all the other ones
I
suck.
feel like if this gets released, it's gonna drown in lawsuits
No,
by Mojang.
no one owns any. No, you can't own what Minecraft is. It's a thing where you place blocks.
Yeah,
If
but it's-
anyone
it's
could have
like-
sued, it would have been Lego.
What about like the style? Though?
Nah, you can't sue for style. Style's not something you can copyright.
Jesus, it looks identical. Like the wood texture, the grass texture looks identical.
You and I have very different definitions for
What?
identical. I'm gonna show
do you
pictures.
mean?
Alex's definition of identical is that they look
Vaguely similar.
similar.
Yeah, Hytale looks very
What?
different.
That you slapped a.
It's got
resource pack over
those
the top
far
and
more
died.
like
No, it's a new
advanced environments, and it's got all the So I don't know. I was more interested because apparently it's very moddable, and I wanted to like try my hand at modding it. That would be kind of cool. But now I'm not too sure. I'm gonna very much wait to see how it turns out because it better not get that DRM software they put in Valorant. Did you hear about this? So Riot Games, aka the League of Legends company, made another game called Valorant, and I don't remember exactly which one it is. I think this is the one their first-person shooter now.
Oh yeah. It's
Yeah.
like a cross between like CS:GO,
CS:GO and
or
Overwatch.
something.
Yeah,
That's what I heard.
yeah, and they put this DRM that installs itself as a rootkit that never turns off, and it runs the entire time you have your computer on, and sometimes crashes games. Isn't that good?
What?
Don't you want that on your computer?
Hell yeah.
So fuck
No.
that, right? If Hytale ends up having like the fucking Valorant DRM built into it, I'm just never buying it. It's like fuck it, I can just live with Minecraft. I'll just mod Minecraft until it's Hytale.
Let's just start doing it now. Let's
Here's
download.
something that you
Let's
might
install the
be
clips.
interested in.
Yeah, what's up?
Have you seen this? The open world Bionicle RPG.
Wait, they're
that
doing another one?
Yeah, it's like
Someone-
a fan made one.
Someone tried to
And
do
it's
one
been-
of these years ago, and it never got anywhere.
Yeah, this one's been in development for like 6 years or something.
Oh wow.
Bionicle Quest for Matsunui. It recently they posted
Jesus.
like a trailer for it. I think a few days ago.
Oh, man, I wanna
and
play it.
Everyone's been going crazy about it.
I'm gonna
Uh,
have to watch the trailer now.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't heard about it.
Yeah, well, I'm surprised I haven't heard about it. What the fuck?
You fucking
was it?
fool.
No, it wasn't a few days ago. It's because they only tweeted it at like 4 a.m. and I was up then. Man, my perception of time is completely fucked, man.
The official
Yeah.
Bionicle games, the only good one was the first one, the online
Oh.
game. All the other ones were awful.
Bionicle on the Wii was good.
Shut
Right,
the
you mean
fuck up.
are you talking about the one that was like the third person shooter?
I think so.
That was on the GameCube, wasn't it? Maybe they ported it to the Wii as well.
Bionicle Heroes.
Yeah,
Was
yeah,
that
that was the
one?
one that was GameCube originally.
Oh, was it?
Every good mod pack requires
Bionicles.
Own right Bionicle.
Own right, yeah, you have to own right Bionicle.
Is Own right Bionicle gonna sue this?
I don't know. I hope not. Lego hasn't done anything with Bionicle in a while. They've just
And
been
apparently
continuously
Lego
mishandling
doesn't
it
really
recently.
care.
That whole thing.
I've seen that like Lego doesn't really care when it comes to these things as long as it's non-profit or something.
As long as it makes them profit, yeah. They were losing money eventually towards the end, and they were like, okay, fuck it, kill the whole thing. Like, they could have just continued Bionicle as not a toy line, and it would have been huge, just like as not a toy line. But Lego is a toy company.
There would be so many more Bionicle AMVs.
They could
to
have
watch.
spun it off as the Bionicle company, and then
I had a
continue making
Bionicle
Legos, but
once,
just
I
have the
don't know what
Bionicle
happened
company.
to it.
Yeah, I had a Bionicle once.
It
Only
had-
one.
I owned right Bionicle.
It was really cool. It had like the gears that moved all the bits and shit.
Oh, that's one of the
That they-
earlier ones, huh?
Man, I don't even remember. I just remember having
I got the-
Bionicle once here.
We got the one that has the guy who rides the giant crab dinosaur, the giant crab dinosaur thing with the cape and the chains. We got that guy.
Amazing.
Yeah. We got a collection over here.
Yeah.
But
Any-
yeah, I didn't know that this Bionicle game is in development.
Is there any mods you guys like? While we're talking about mods.
Bionicle mod for Minecraft.
Bionicles. for
There is
Minecraft.
no new Bionicle mod.
No!
Oh!
Why not?
Cause, you know how it is. You should make a Bionicle mod. Do
I
it.
don't know how to code.
You don't need
Don't
to.
you?
Install M Creator.
I don't want to make a Bionicle mod.
Install M
Then
Creator,
those M-
Alex.
What's M Creator?
It lets you make Minecraft mods without code.
Jesus.
It generates
What
all
is
the.
it, like Scratch.
It's kind of like Scratch, yeah.
Jesus.
It's not very good. But you can make mobs, and all you need to do is add all the Bionicles. And have them violently assault you on sight. There you go.
I thought they were gonna be your friends.
Then you got baby's first Bionicle mod.
It just slaughters you.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Fucking hell. Jordan, you said you had an intellectual proposition for us. Should we
Yes, I
wait
have
until
an
Alex?
intellectual-
Should Alex speak his mind first?
Yes, he should.
Should we discuss
Well, what
Minecraft
if my
mods and then you
speaking-
can make your proposition?
Mm-hmm.
All right, cool.
All Minecraft mods are shit. They don't work properly. They can go fuck themselves.
I would highly
There
disagree.
you go. Well, no, they're good, but like you add 300 and it doesn't work.
Oh, yeah, well, you add 300 of them. You add them fucking piece by piece. Okay, let it generate the config files, and then find what works and what doesn't, and install profilers. If you're gonna build a mod pack, you have to do it right.
I am the best mod pack maker.
I disagree. Considering I built one like 2 days ago,
Yeah.
and it's running stable on my server.
But it has like what, 2 mods in it? Okay.
No, it's got what, like 80?
Okay,
think.
boomer.
80
Okay,
mods.
Boomer. Okay, boomer.
You don't want too many mods, because you get too many mods and it's like, ugh, oh, I've got all these fucking mods, right? You want a nice, good
Yeah.
subset, you know?
No, I want it where it's impossible to progress because they clash with each other. And
Oh god, I
get
hate
stuck.
that. I hate that. It's so
Why
fucking
would
bad.
you want that?
Have you ever had that happen?
Yes.
Make a mod pack and they clash and you can't
And
progress.
you can't get anywhere because it's fucked. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
No. No. My mod packs are focused and they have like one mod that's too overpowered, and that really annoys me because you can basically just get through the entire pack riding on one mod. Have you noticed this?
I am.
The mods have gotten power creep. It's like in collecting card games where like each time they make new cards, they increase the power, and so it ends up getting worse and worse, and the original cards are completely useless again. Like mods have gotten the same. They've gotten more and more ridiculous to the point where like now the basic tech mod, you install that and it's like, oh, you know, place down 3 machines.
You get to the final armor.
Place down 3 machines and you can just do everything. It's like, fuck, that's not fun. It's like remember when tech mods like forced you to build gigantic factories to get anything done? That was the cool shit.
Yes.
And like if you wanted shit done now, you did magic. Right? That was the difference.
I'm gonna make exploration mod pack.
Alright, cool.
And then we can play it.
Yeah. You launch the mod pack and it just installs No Man's Sky. That's like a fucking exploration mode.
But Thorncraft can fuck off.
Oh yeah?
What is Thorncraft?
But doesn't Thorncraft have really good exploration stuff in it?
What is?
Yeah, if it ever fucking works.
Oh, that's Thorncraft.
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot.
Nah, I don't. I'll honestly
get Botanica. Get Botanica.
You mean Botania?
I really care about.
It's called Botania.
Yeah. Oh, is it Botania?
It's Botania.
I thought it was Botanica.
No, it's Botania.
Yeah, it is Botania.
Yeah, made by Vasky. Yeah, no, Thomcraft, I don't know, I haven't liked any of the versions after Thomcraft 2 from like 1.2.5. That was my Thomcraft.
What, where you could just set shit on fire?
No, Thomcraft was just like, I don't know, I liked it. I preferred its mechanics back then.
Does the Millionaire mod still exist?
Oh, hell yeah. It does. And I can't tell if it's the mod that's incredibly laggy or if it was the biome mods that were causing the lag in conjunction with the Millionaire mod, but
is it still being updated?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, compatible with 1.12.2.
Yep.
Alright, get Millionaire and we'll try that.
Yeah, we'll talk to random people in the village.
What is it called?
Millionaire mod.
Yeah, I'll send a link.
Send me it. Anything you want, just send it my way. I'll see my
Send
network.
it.
To my Twitter or my Facebook fan page. Does he still do that on his like outro for some videos, or like when's the last time he's done a Yai video? No, not a fucking Yai video. Your grammar sucks. Fuck, I'm getting confused. The whole thing, man.
It's too much.
It is too much. It's too much, and I'm too tired. And we've only been recording for like half an hour.
I hear a lot of bitching in my kitchen.
Okay, guys.
Bitching in my kitchen.
Here's my intellectual proposition.
Yep.
Is a burrito a sandwich?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a wrap, which it's kind of a sandwich to some degree. It's like pastry around a not really pastry, but it's yeast around meat and what else?
End of discussion.
But what classifies as a sandwich and what classifies as a burrito?
That's a good question.
When you get down to the tech.
A sandwich is yeast around meat. I just realized that's fucking. That's
see.
fucked up. That's horrible.
I see. See,
The
most
fact
people
that you
say.
said that makes.
most
I
people
didn't
say-
realize.
Most people say that a sandwich is 2 pieces of bread with a filling inside.
I'd say a sandwich is anything blessed by Lord Sandwich himself.
But what is to say that a burrito isn't a sandwich? Because a burrito could be made with flatbread.
That's true.
And flatbread is just like, because you wrap it around the filling, so technically it is filling.
Well,
between
okay, but when
two.
you make a sandwich, do you wrap your bread around the stuff inside the sandwich, or do you just put 2 pieces on top of each other? See,
You kind of squish it around, don't you, so it don't fall out.
you squish it around.
You give it like a tap,
You give it a little love taps.
Yeah. You get to start
And then
kneading
the
it with your
sandwich-
fingers. Just.
And then the sandwich fucking explodes.
Oh, did I tell you about the fucking DM I got on Discord?
No.
The anonymous DM someone sent me.
Yeah, you've been DMing me a lot of weird shit too. So
I have been DMing you a lot of weird shit, but I don't.
So be careful what you fucking say, hey.
Yeah, I DM'd you some weird shit, but that was because it was really cool. It was happening at the same time that I was DMing it to you. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about that. Pixel Canvas got raided again, like the second time this year, and it was kind of funny. I set up my at first I was gonna join in the raid, and I was like so I put my computer as to part of the 4chan botnet to fucking raid Pixel Canvas, and I got bored of that because it was like, oh, they're just drawing swastikas and shit. I was like, it's boring. So instead,
they weren't very creative.
No, they weren't very creative. And then someone just posted a giant gay guy over the entire thing. I was like, I'm done with the center. So I went out really far away. And I started like getting both of my computers to draw a Shadman comic.
God.
The one with
I was
Rouge.
wondering what you were doing, and you wouldn't fucking.
The one with Rouge.
Okay.
I think he's made 2 of those actually, but one of them. I just downloaded all the pages and I told my computer, just draw these, and like for 3 days I had it just drawing it out pixel by pixel out there. And
Is
then
it finished now?
And then I got temporarily banned from the site for some reason. I don't know why, because bots are allowed. So I don't know why I was banned. They said I was using a proxy, so I think that they got like my pixels caught up in the raid, and then assumed that I was like. So I got banned for like 4 hours, and then when I come back onto Pixel Canvas, some fucker was like using the console to check where new pixels were being placed, right? And this prick, right? He saw that, oh, I'm placing pixels out there. So he goes over there and then gets his much more powerful botnet that's probably made out of stolen computers. And he just fucking obliterates it with random pixels. And I'm like, ah! No! It's got fucking destroyed. It's like 3 days of work and like babysitting like a MacBook from 2009, making sure it doesn't burst into flames. And it's like, oh, fuck. So that was like my weekend. Shot. I was just blown. My weekend was it was almost done too.
What a waste of time.
It really was. It was a complete waste of my time.
If I get 2 croutons and put a piece of salami between them, is that a sandwich?
Yeah.
Yes, because it's bread and meat.
See, you guys get it. The people I was arguing with until like 7 a.m. this morning, they said no.
Here's the thing. If you wrapped a noodle around a sausage, would that be a sandwich?
No, here's the next question. If it doesn't contain meat, is it a sandwich?
Yes, because it's filling.
It's just a...
Yeah, but what's the point of eating a sandwich without meat?
Oh yeah, see, it might be pointless, but it still classifies as one.
I tend to prefer sandwiches without meat.
They said that a burrito is not a sandwich because it's not 2 pieces of bread. I brought up the argument that if you get a burrito and wrap it twice in flatbread, that's technically filling between 2 pieces. No,
but there's no gap. It's a wrap. They cover. It covers 360 degrees. Okay, if it was slightly less than 180 on either side, then I could give it to you. But the more I think about it, the more I think a burrito, it doesn't quite fit the mold. However, if you wrapped noodles around a sausage with beans,
what?
If you wrapped noodles around baked beans, would that be a burrito? Does that count, Jordan?
Now, is a
wait, what
pie
type of noodles are we talking about?
I'm talking about like ramen noodles, or actually, you know what? Any kind of pasta.
Is a pie considered a sandwich?
What about the flat?
If I get whole grain noodles and put them in milk, is that a cereal?
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah. Well, it's literally made out of cereal grain, isn't it?
What the hell?
It's made out of flour, whole grain, olive oil, eggs, and salt.
So it's like semi-cereal. It's made out of some cereal grain, just like real breakfast cereals. They're sort of cereal.
Exactly.
So yeah,
exactly.
I think that counts.
You guys
that
get it.
counts. That counts.
Now, if I took ramen and I took some, okay, this is a complicated one for you. Okay, if I bought a pepperoni pizza and I took all the pepperoni off of it and I sandwiched the pepperoni between 2 pieces of ramen, and then I ate the pizza, what am I left with? salami and 2 pieces of ramen.
You wouldn't consider that a sandwich?
Hold on. You know, that's a very valid point. That's a very
really
valid point.
expensive pepperoni for a sandwich.
Yeah.
You paid for a pizza.
Yeah, but now he's got 2 meals.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he's eating the pizza.
What does the
Yeah,
is
so
the
now he's got
pizza?
1 meal
He,
left.
no, so all he ate was a cheese pizza, and then he made a pepperoni sandwich.
Yeah. Okay, if I make a milk-based soup and put croutons in it, is it now cereal?
That I don't want to know. That's milk-based soup, but there's soup that has cream in it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Like
it's
if you make a
really
potato
creamy
cream soup. You know?
No, but see, that requires cream, not milk. You don't have cereal with cream.
Cream is just milk that's been.
Yeah, it's just beaten up milk.
Okay, but then so if you have cream and cereal, would that classify as cereal as the dish?
No, you're right. You're right. That's
At what point does it stop becoming milk and does it
yeah.
become cream?
And when does
so it now
the cream become the
classifies?
butter? You know?
See that too.
When you beat it enough and it splits.
What happens?
So then you can't reverse engineer it,
No.
can you?
Yes, you
No.
can.
You can?
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Yeah, you can't.
What
The-
happens
The waste.
when you put the cheese in the
What?
noodles? What do you get?
Then you get.
You get cheesy
get-
noodles.
You get macaroni. Put the cheese in the
No,
noodles, and
no.
what do you get? Macaroni. Put the cheese in the noodles, and what do you get? Macaroni.
If I put
Put the
cheese
cheese in the noodles,
on
and what
my
do you get?
cereal, is it macaroni?
Yeah, yeah. It's Southern cereal.
If I put cheese
Have you
on
seen
my
that one?
Nutri-Grain, what
The
do I
cornflakes
get?
with the cheese. And it's like you're not from the South if you've never done this. It's like what the fuck.
Well, see, the
What a-
definition of
what about-
cereal is
well, no,
a
now I-
grain used for food.
Yeah.
For example, wheat, maize, or rye. So technically, any grain can be classified as cereal.
Is rice a cereal?
See, yes. If you put rice and milk, is it cereal?
It's rice puffs or rice
Wait,
bubbles
I got
or
a
whatever
new
the fuck
thing.
they call it these
boys,
days.
Boys, I got a new thing for you. If you
Snap,
put-
crackle, pop.
If you put anything other than milk in cereal, is it still cereal? Like orange?
Yes,
juice?
because people have cereal with almond milk, and almond
Yeah.
milk is not technically a milk; it's a juice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
made out of
I
almonds.
didn't
So-
want to hear that.
It's tasty.
It cost you $0 to not say that, and you did it anyway.
It's tasty.
Yeah, well, it also cost me $0 to get my opinion out here, so here we are.
What?
Almond milk is
So-
good stuff.
What can you classify as cereal? Because people say, oh, grain and milk. But the thing is, people can have milk alternatives that aren't technically milk. So then what else can you classify as a cereal?
We're getting really in depth with this. This is like
See, exactly, this is my...
We're not leaving
this
until
is
we
my
get an
intellectual
answer.
proposition. We are going to discuss this.
you know what?
This idea is my child.
Plato,
Do-
Aristotle,
It's
Socrates.
Plato.
They got nothing on us. They got nothing on us. We're discussing the
I'm
important
Plato.
problems.
It's in
Boys,
Plato.
Boys,
Fucking
boys, do I-
Descartes saying,
do I-
"Oh, I think, therefore I am." Yeah, duh. Okay, I figured that out when I was 3. That's
I'm
fucking up
grain,
to the real
therefore
shit.
I'm cereal.
Yeah,
Do we include inventory pets? Or no?
I don't sure. Just put whatever the fuck you want in there, man.
Put everything in there. We're having an intellectual
Yeah.
Kitchen
discussion.
sink. Put the fucking kitchen sink in there, literally.
Okay, so chicken stock is a broth.
Yep.
And
Is soup.
it's used like it's commonly used with powder.
But if you drank it on its own,
is it a juice? No. Well, the thing is, baby formula is that stock?
Yes.
but what
Or
about
is it
baby
milk?
food?
Because
Baby food is a puree, sort of.
so
If I
Wait,
took a hot
okay,
dog and put it in a
okay.
blender, does it become baby food?
for all Australian
smoothie.
viewers, is Milo a stock?
Oh no.
Is it a broth?
Hot chocolate mix put into the thing. Is that a broth or is that a
Because that's how you make how
Yeah.
you make a broth or a stock.
that's
You
true.
put the powdered stuff in hot water.
In hot water.
Well, no, a true stock, you start from bones and things. This is the cheat stock, so...
Yeah, well, we're using shitty stock. We're using
We're using the broadest terms possible.
using-
to
we're
fit
using the
every food into every category.
instant stock. Okay, it's like instant coffee, except it caught on even more, and so it's just called stock now. Alex, I think you missed the boat like, I don't know, 50 years ago with that.
No, I think what you've done is you're
Bastardized the human language?
Context, yeah.
What classifies as salad?
Vegetables.
No, because it's fruit salad.
Yummy, yummy.
Yeah, well, go fuck yourself.
What if you take an artichoke, right? And then you pour white paint on it? Is that a salad?
I think so. Because whoever eats artichokes can die.
Wow, that's so harsh.
Yeah? Welcome to capital punishment, bitch.
Mm.
I hereby would allow us.
Okay, so here was one. At what point does a salad become a soup if you apply too much dressing? Or does it never cross that threshold?
I don't know if it
Over
becomes a soup.
50%. Over 50% dressing.
I mean,
Where
if it's,
there's where there's more liquid than vegetables.
yeah. At that point, you know what? At that point, I think the whole thing becomes a sauce, and the leaves are just for flavor.
The leaves are garnish?
Yeah, like you'd like dip corn chips in it, and you'd get a whole bunch of dressing, and you'd get some leaves.
So if I just poured like a bottle of vinegar over some watercress...
Oh, vinegar. I don't know about that. That sounds harsh. I'd call that an abomination. It's just a bowl of vinegar with a single piece of lettuce in it. Fucking.
If I get fruit salad and I put croutons in it,
Is that allowed?
is it a cereal?
That's a
No,
garnish.
that's.
No, but what if how many croutons do I have to put in for it to become a cereal?
Well, no, cereal needs liquid. So.
Yeah.
So then if I pour milk in there, because you can have fruit salad with like yogurt or milk. No, see, you can have cereal with
But no-
yogurt. You can have cereal with yogurt.
You can.
So if
You
I
can have
put
oatmeal
yogurt in
with
fruit
yogurt.
salad and also croutons, does it become a cereal? Because there
got-
is cereal like Sultana brand, for example, that has fruit in it.
Yeah, but that's sultanas, and no one even likes those.
Okay, but there's also the ones with like apricot and other shit. So the point is that you
Apricot.
can have fruit in
Apricot.
cereal and have it
Apricots.
classified as cereal. So
Let it
if
be
I
known
put
to viewers outside of Australia that when they say sultanas, they're discussing white raisins.
Raisins.
raisins,
White raisins
Yeah.
specifically. They're white. They're white grapes.
but so if I put enough yogurt and croutons into a fruit salad, does it become cereal?
I don't know. I don't know. You've just, yeah, it's. I don't know. Speaking
Alright,
of
how
not
many
knowing
more?
anything, let's go to Reddit/philosophy, and let's check out what philosophical ideas have come to these days. Let's see how far
Alright,
philosophy has fallen.
All right, how many mods do you think I have?
I don't know. I'm gonna venture a guess of 50.
If I put
20.
croutons,
Well,
in
now I
milk,
put
is
shit.
it cereal?
It's 24.
Here we go.
Thanks to
This is a very important question, guys.
it really isn't.
What was this? What was the question? Repeat the
You-
question.
If I put cereal in milk, is it a... Wait, no.
I have a cereal and milk. Wait a second. That's a good point, though. Wait, that's a good point.
Yeah, what,
Croutons
what if
go
you
in soup.
reverse-
Yeah.
What the
But croutons
fuck?
can also go in milk. If I put croutons in milk, is it a cereal?
Yeah, no. So does that mean
Well,
that
but-
cereals are just croutons?
Does that mean cereal is just a different milk?
I think it's soup.
I mean, a different soup?
I think it is. I think it's like sweet soup is cereal. But then again, cereal's not necessarily sweet. It just usually is like sweetened. So
because some of them are sweetened, but then there's like the bland
yeah.
cornflakes.
No, but you still usually put a little bit of sugar in that just to like pep it up.
Yeah,
a
but
bit.
if you put on its own, it's not sweet.
Yeah, that's true. So what the fuck is cereal?
Exactly.
Nothing.
Cereal.
Garbage.
It doesn't
Itself-
exist.
Cereal itself is a grain because you can have
You know
it
what?
dry.
I think what
If I'm eating croutons, am I eating cereal?
what we've done
'Cause you
here
can eat
is we've
cereal dry.
proven that cereal doesn't exist. Okay, so
That's all we've done.
you're gonna check your cupboard tomorrow, and you're gonna look in there and be like, oh, where's the and then nothing is gonna come to mind because it never existed.
You're gonna try and say the word.
There
but
are
you're
no
not gonna be able to say
cornflakes. They don't. They're not. They just don't exist.
So now we're gonna have to go
There's
wrong.
only grain.
Whoever
Yeah.
watches this to get rid of this.
John Harvey Kellogg's only legacy was foreskin removal. That was it.
So if cereal doesn't exist, then what is it?
I don't know. It's like gum. Is it a solid? Is it a liquid? No.
Is it a gas?
Definitely not.
if I freeze milk.
Yeah.
It goes fucked.
Yeah, that was it. I was gonna
Yeah,
say.
it all gets
fucked up?
separated. All the fat separates.
One of my primary school teachers made me eat frozen milk.
Ugh.
What?
Ugh.
We will not get into that.
Wait, what?
Ugh. Was it milk or was it milk?
It was actual cow's milk, but she
okay.
froze it, and then you had to put it in your mouth to see how long it would take to melt, because that was science back then.
That was science back then in the 1850s. Back in 1804, they put an ice
Froze
cube in their
milk
mouth.
and ate it.
It was terrible. It was all split. It was fun.
Ugh.
And then she's like, "It's fine." I was like, "This is not fucking fine."
Like that. You said it exactly like that.
I'm pretty sure I did swear at her.
I would wear this teacher in primary school. That sounds like him.
Yeah, I made teachers very upset.
Did you ever make
Whenever Alex
butter?
mentions primary school, I think of the one time where he just handed in like a video of him playing Minecraft for an assignment. I remember the time he told us the story where it was like,
Yeah, we were meant to make
you had to make an anti-smoking
anti-smoking campaign. We just played Minecraft for an hour and then handed it in.
How is that an anti-smoking campaign?
It wasn't.
It wasn't,
got
but his
bored.
partner didn't do any work, so he didn't do any work. He wanted to bring him down with him.
You didn't even like speed build a no smoking sign.
No, I was like, okay, here's us playing survival Minecraft.
I guess you weren't smoking, huh?
Here's
Yeah.
episode 1 of our Minecraft.
Our Minecraft Let's Play. Dude, our Minecraft Let's Play is on like indefinite hiatus for now.
Oh,
Except for the fact that we have like, what is it? 20 days
Two.
to potentially get something made?
yeah,
That's kind of scary, isn't it?
because I forgot to close the server,
Mm.
and then they charged me again.
Oh, fuck.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
Finally.
So if I get baby formula
Mm-hmm.
and put croutons in it, is it a soup?
Yes.
Baby formula. But baby
'Cause
formula is just
ba-
the formula. That's not the fake milk. You have to put that in the liquid to make it into...
Get baby formula and then make the baby formula
Yeah.
using like the hot water.
Yeah.
It's now like a broth or a stock.
Okay.
And then I don't put cereal in it. Actually, I do put cereal in it because croutons are cereal. We found that out.
Yeah. So is it just...
If I
Is
put-
that just cereal?
Is it just cereal
With
or is
synthetic human milk?
it synthetic soup? Or is it,
Is
or
it synthetic cereal or synthetic soup?
See, like
What is this? What are we even discussing?
that's
I have
actually-
another thing to discuss. You know that thing where they're taking the coffee and they're whipping it up and they're making the cream coffee
Mhm.
Yeah.
and then they're put
My sister did that.
yeah. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna see if this works, and I just
does.
didn't fucking
It
whip.
does.
Didn't whip at all. I think I have the wrong
Oh.
brand.
No, you need instant coffee.
Yeah, I was using instant coffee, but I was like, I
Oh,
was using
my
the one
sister
that comes
got
in
it
the
to work.
tube, and it was the same company, but I think it has to be like the big canister. All the videos I've seen use the big canister.
Oh, is that the thing that all the white girls post in their
Yeah.
stories and?
Yeah, and I was
Okay.
like, you know what? I want to try it. It didn't work, but instead I just
Yeah.
poured the liquid coffee stuff into some almond milk, and I drank it, and it tasted pretty good.
I've been meaning to try. it.
So it's just iced coffee, frankly. The cream part doesn't matter because the cream melts anyway. So just make some nice iced coffee with almond milk, and you're like, oh, okay, that's pretty good.
Yes.
What classifies as milk?
Anything that's a white substance that is relatively liquidy.
Well, you don't want to say that.
It has to be relatively liquidy and also like actual white. Okay,
Yeah.
you're not getting in with the other shit. You're not doing it.
Well, I mean,
No, because any white liquid fits many
Yeah, but I'm
things.
talking
Yeah,
about like
what about
specifically
paint?
it reflects.
Yeah, if it's white paint.
Like it's
milk
opaque and it reflects, you know? That's what I'm talking about.
Paint.
paint.
Yeah,
White
paint. That's milk.
Gross.
Okay, should we add an edible tag in there? It has to be edible as well.
No.
Okay.
More edible is subjective.
Oh yeah, vegans don't think anything
Because
is edible, do they?
Well, no, I could eat rat poison, but
No, but it's not. It'll wreak havoc on your.
Alex, you could eat rat.
Yeah.
But it won't.
You can
it
eat
won't
white
kill you,
paint.
though. It wouldn't kill you.
You can
It's
eat
just
white
like
paint, but you
stick
wouldn't
that
call
meat.
it edible, would you?
Yes.
Well, you can eat
Does
it.
it
and-
have?
Oh, what if it's edible paint? That is milk. I don't care what anyone says. Well, okay, was
Is
it?
Play-Doh
was
real
it-
dough?
Isn't? Yes, actually, it is. It's made of flour and salt and water.
Exactly.
It is
so
dough.
If I put salami between two pieces of Play-Doh, is it a sandwich?
What if you bake it? Let's bake using Play-Doh. Let's bake Play-Doh.
If I get
So
two
you get
pieces of Play-Doh,
plasticine.
if I get 2 pieces of Play-Doh, put some filling in it, is it now a pastry?
Yeah.
Actually, Play-Doh is edible
Yeah.
because it's just like you can just cook it.
What if we added yeast to Play-Doh?
The only
Okay.
reason it tastes like shit is because people add tons of salt.
What
So
do you mean
people
it
don't eat
tastes like shit?
It tastes.
Well, that's the reason.
It tastes great.
Wait.
the reason why-
Hold up.
you add salt into it to make
Yeah.
it taste shit. Yeah, you just leave out the salt and you got edible Play-Doh. They won't give you a fucking kidney
But
stone.
doesn't the salt preserve it? Or
The
something?
salt helps.
No, it's purely just to stop people putting it in their mouth. Because
Yeah, well,
salt would actually
that
dry
didn't
it.
stop me last week.
Yes, okay. Salt would actually dry it out, if anything.
No, salt would help
Is that-
retain the water. Like that's what salt does. It
I don't know.
attracts and bonds to water.
The salt.
That's why you feel
Yeah,
dehydrated
of
because it
course.
sucks the water out of your cells.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
You can dry food out using salt. So
That's true, because it sucks the water out of the food. But if it was in the food, it would make the food retain the water better.
I guess. What about oobleck? Is that milk? Because it's a liquid sometimes.
Yeah,
but then it turns
it's
to
not
solid.
always a liquid. It's only milk when it's a liquid. Otherwise, it becomes.
It's only milk when you're drinking. it.
Otherwise, it becomes
Otherwise,
butter.
Not milk. Otherwise, it's
No.
what?
Oobleck
butter?
becomes butter instantly if you punch it.
Is it... Okay, here's a proposition. Is oobleck
Alright,
in
I'll be back in
butter?
a second.
If we could make like perfectly safe to eat oobleck, which is actually pretty easy to make, it's just cornstarch. But if we made it taste like milk, right?
Like you put like a milk powder?
Yeah. Does that count as a milk,
Or is it?
or is it
Or
a
is it cream?
is it a nightmare?
Is it a? See, it's not complete liquid because it's kind of thick. So is it a cream?
Well, how thin can you get it, right?
How badly can you make it?
Well, no. Sometimes it can be pretty runny, you know.
Yeah.
You can get it to be runny, but then like get really hard. So, how?
How?
See, these are all chef-y problems.
We should ask the chef himself.
Yeah, well, he's just gone to
And
take
he'll scream at
a
us.
large piss, so until he comes back. We need to do those videos, the chef videos. When the quarantine lifts.
I had another idea about food.
Oh,
but
yeah?
I forgot what it was now.
Oh,
Hold on.
was it getting up to get some food?
No, I had another discussion.
Ah.
Another discussion piece.
Oh no! What is this shit? This is what philosophy has turned into. Okay, this is Reddit philosophers. Ready? Prepare to be amazed.
Oh my god.
Oh fucking hell! COVID-19 and the utopia. Yeah, that's great.
I think we've discussed everything. I think we could end it.
We could end it. I want to wait for Alex to get back. This
Yeah,
guy
wait
is
for
saying
Alex to get
that
back.
we are living in a simulation and we should definitely care about it. He also hosts the podcasts.
Put this image as the podcast ends.
Which image? Oh yeah, okay.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
what's up?
Hey, Alex is back. Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome.
And with that,
No.
we end-
No. Start at the Minecraft, Alex.
What?
We're gonna end the podcast when the Minecraft launches.
Well, it's nowhere near ready. I still gotta get all the
Fuck.
libraries and things.
Well, okay. You know what
And
they
I
say about
repeat, with that-
podcasts?
we end the
You know what they
podcast.
say about podcasts?
You win some, you lose
They're
some.
over right now.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Da, 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 da.
Why are you doing the Bob Ross music?
Da, da, da.